Alrighty guys, the Woozle is back indeed with another stream on this Saturday. Here we go, we are back on the VATSIM for an event today, actually. We're back in the CJ4 here. I did a little update here in the cabin though, as you can see. I tried my luck with modeling a champagne glass for the grill. Just one for testing purposes right there. Here we go, here we go. So this will be tested on this flight today. And we are here already connected on VATSIM here. And it is quite busy here at Vienna airport, so we'll have some traffic for sure. I think there's already some plane here lining up. 767 as it seems, so there should be a couple of departures out of Vienna at the moment. So let's see how we get on though. But first things first, let's go ahead and do our flight planning first of all. And we will go over to SimBrief as always, and we will dispatch our flight plan here and to WooselJet 25 Tango as always. We're going from LOWW to EVRA, which is Riga. A route that we're actually familiar with indeed. Passengers, we have 5 on board today, 0.4 of cargo, and we have the current cycle here. Actually, we could check if that's the correct route, because I think they published a route that should be used for this event, if I remember correctly. So let's quickly double check that we have the correct one. So this is actually the one here. Looks similar to me. Kotek, Boxu, Gunta. That looks good to me, so I think we have the route that we should use. So that's all good, 630 miles as calculated right there. Should be good. Generate that flight plan though. Coming in right there, and here we go, here we go. Okay, so we have 1.6 tons today for this flight. A little bit longer than we usually... Oh well, airtime 1 hour 39 minutes. Not too bad. Take a little bit more, maybe we need some more time here on the ground. But not too bad, 1.6. We'll do that. Alright, so let's pre-file that on VATSIM first of all. And I can go back now as well. Call sign is WooselJet. Let's see. Good. Then let's go ahead here in the simulator and load in our route here from SimBrief that we just created. We go in here to new flight, load in the route right there. And there we actually are. We could also maybe switch to the world map, which is maybe a nice thing to do, just to see what's going on. Okay, so LOWW for Delta departure. Not sure if it's runway 34. We have to check that. Have to check the ATIS, and then we'll see. What we could do already, open the charts list here, and we will just pin here our ground charts first of all. So we are here at the General Aviation terminal, and we will be taxiing out of Papua, Quebec. So that's here we are. All right. I think it should be one of the LOWW departures. That's for sure. I have to just check which runway it is. So we'll listen to the ATIS. We get some power going here, and then let's go from there. Let's maybe first do the the emergency mode here, so we can get some stuff going here first of all. So like this we can get some comms here as well. Listen real quick to, yeah, we could also import our flight plan, can't we? Maybe just get the ATIS real quick, that we just get an idea here what we're dealing with actually. LOWW. Okay, wind record information whiskey. We have runway 34 departure. Oh, sorry, arrival runway 34, departure runway 29er. Okay, 29er is departure. Just noting some information here down, so that was info whiskey. Runway 29er for departure. Transition level is 110. Temperature is 23 and UNH 1016. No significant weather advice, you have information whiskey. Okay, so then let's go ahead and yeah, let's do that. I think that works. We'll load in our route here from SimBrief first of all. That's the correct one here. Execute that first of all and switch over here then. Then we will just take a look at our options for departure. So runway 29er. So most likely this should be the correct chart then. Runway 29er, so Letwa 3 Charlie we're expecting here. Charlie, runway 29er, and so we have 5,000. What we're expecting as initial climb here. Other than that, I think we should be good. Transition altitude is 10,000. Okay, so that is quite an easy departure here. So we just have, okay, we have 1,000 feet restriction here. After departure, then we do a left-hand turn. After 1,000, I guess. Yeah, climb 291, track 2,000, and then we turn left. We did 293, and then onwards, here's 4,000 or above. And this should be no problem for us. But we'll try to maintain that 5,000 feet initial, I believe. Yeah, so we have to keep an eye on that. So let me also pin that here for now. So runway 29er, we should be good with that. So actually we could also look for a intersection departure here, runway 29er. Double check that here real quick. Runway 29er, so intersection Alpha 6. We could use intersection Alpha 6, so just noting that down so we have that in case we're asked to do intersection departure, which might be the case. Definitely will be the case, I would rather say. So that's all good. Alright, so let's bring back the taxi chart here. And we will plan now for runway 29er. And we're looking for the, let's see, Letwa 3 Charlie departure. Pretty sure we'll get that. And we can also just take a look at our legs page now. Anything we need to double check here. Get rid of that here. 4,000 or above. It's actually there. 1,000. That's the turn. And that should be good. So we can also, yeah, actually do the fuel. So in terms of fuel, 1.6. Let's take a bit more. 1725 should be good. I think we're good on our payload. That's all fine. Yeah, I think we are good with that. Take off here, runway 29er. Let's take a look again at the ATIS. Get the weather. Wind calm actually. There's no significant wind, so on our perf page we can then go ahead and just insert our fuel here first of all. There's our stuff. 410 is our cruise. 00 wind calm 1016. Goes here. And temperature was, let me see here, 23. Okay, so that's all set here, right there. Next page, so takeoff runway length is 781 meters, which is plenty enough for us. Send across. Maybe have to do that again once we get our panels going. But yeah, we should be actually good. So let's maybe turn on the proper battery here. And also turn on our nav lights and local lights. Belt signs can come on as well.
May I have your attention, please? At this time, please comply with the illuminated seat belt and no smoking signs. Thank you.
A quick step through to our flight plan here. And just verifying that departure, which looks good. And then all the way up to Riga. So that's all fine. Okay, so then I would say let's tune to... So clearance delivery is on 122.125. And after delivery will be handed over to ground, which is 1216. So I think west will be the 1121.775.
Good evening, Lufthansa 2 Victor, ready check.
Lufthansa 2 Victor, reach 5.
Thank you.
All right. Good. So that's so far so good. Let me switch back here to MEM1 mode again. Bring down. Well, the range is already down, I guess. That's all good.
Number 5084 Victor, Boeing 737-800, information whiskey, stand Echo 52 for clearance to Innsbruck.
November 5084 Victor, you are clear to Innsbruck, Osman for Charlie departure, initial climb 5000 feet and squawk 1000.
Osman for Charlie, initially 5,000 feet and squawking 1,000 for weekend correction, November 5084 Victor.
November 5084 Victor, feedback correct.
Alright, so let's quickly see the information whiskey. Wien delivery, Servus, WooselJet 25 Tango at the GAT with information whiskey. Request IFR clearance to Riga, please.
WooselJet 25 Tango, you are clear to Riga. Letva 3 Charlie departure, initial climb 5000 feet and squawk 4607.
Clear to Riga, Letva 3 Charlie departure, initial climb 5000 and squawk 4607, WooselJet 25 Tango.
WooselJet 25 Tango, read back correct.
Okay, 4607.
Lufthansa 2 Victor requesting IFR clearance to Frankfurt with information whiskey.
Lufthansa 2 Victor, you are clear to Frankfurt, Lugum 1 Charlie departure, initial climb 5000 feet and squawk 1000.
Logan Charlie, departure 5,000 feet and squawking 1,000 Lufthansa 2 Victor.
Lufthansa 2 Victor, feedback correct.
That's good. Alright, anything else we need to do?
November 84 Victor is ready for start and push.
November 5084 Victor, hold position QNH 1016, contact ground on 121.6.
1216 and hold position for 84 Victor.
Okay, I would say then let's request engine start. And WooselJet 25 Tango, request engine start, please.
WooselJet 25 Tango, contact Wien ground on 121.775, QNH 1016.
Contact ground 121.775, QNH 1016, thanks. Alright, I think we're back. Hopefully. Okay, I think we should be good now. That was weird. Just died on me. Completely died on me though. Wien ground, servus, WooselJet 25 Tango at the GAT, request engine start please.
WooselJet 25 Tango, Wien ground, hello, startup is approved.
Startup approved, WooselJet 25 Tango, thanks. Okay, start right engine.
977, hold position immediately.
That was a weird rip here from the interwebs. Fucking hell, here we go. Okay, let's start up the engines here.
977, holding position.
Copper 977, you were supposed to text on Mike. You're currently on Lima. Hold position for now.
Sorry about that, sir. Holding position, Copper 977.
Starting it up.
Copper 977, contact me ground 121.65.
12165, thank you.
Okay, we have one good engine. Let's start the other one. Run that. Right, we turn on the climate control and we also turn on our pedostatic heats at this point and turn on the avionics, of course. So we have initial climb of 5,000. And there we have it. Cycle the autopilot.
Autopilot.
Takeoff mode and nav mode. We'll hand fly the departure. We follow our route. So that is all good. We have the squawk still in, which is good. We'll check our performance once again. We send it again just to make sure that we find. But yeah, that looks good. So that was already transmitted as it should. Departure, everything looks good. And we don't need a weather radar at this point. I think we are fine with that. So we have the pedos. We will also do the flaps right now. And we will cycle our speed brakes. We check right there. There it is. Right, that looks all good. Quick flight controls, a check. Left, right, neutral, up and down, neutral. Right. I think then we are actually good.
Beam ground level 0.15 Bravo taxing on Mike 2, Mike 2.
016 for the QNH.
Right now 15 Bravo being ground hello taxi to gate Charlie 31 by exit 4 and Lima.
That's fine.
Charlie 31 by exit 4 and Lima 0.15 Bravo.
Let's quickly check what we can expect in terms of taxi. So as mentioned, we will expect taxi, most likely Mike, and then intersection Alpha 6 or so.
That was 081 approaching Mike 2. 081 being ground hello taxi to gate Charlie 35 by exit 4 and Lima. 081 request to terminal aviation terminal. 081 taxi to the GSC by Lima exit 15 and Mike. Lima exit 15 Mike 081.
So we can expect Mike here, and then most likely Alpha 6 or so. WooselJet 25 Tango, request taxi.
Woosel 25 Tango, taxi via Mike, hold at Mike 2.
Taxi via Mike, hold short Mike 2, WooselJet 25 Tango. Mike 2. Let's see.
Gen ground, hello, American 512, request push and stop.
Where is Mike 2?
Breaking 512 being ground hello, stand by due to inbound traffic.
Standing by, American 512.
Quickly check in here. There should be somewhere Mike 2 though. Where is Mike? Lima 3.
Vienna ground, good evening, Ryanair 1 RSM5, request push and start.
Ryanair 1975, being ground hello, stand by due to inbound traffic.
Oh, there's Mike 2 here. So after Alpha 4,
American
there's Mike 2.
512
Okay.
And Boeing correction Airbus A329, A319, crossing you from left to right, push and start is above facing east.
Right.
Behind the 319, push and start approve, we're facing east, American 512.
Parking brakes off. We turn on them taxi lights now. And let's give it the beans. Oh, there's a takeoff right there. Nice. Maybe we can ask for intersection departure actually.
Wind ground with F70, good evening. I think we are holding short of Lima 3. It's 470 being ground hello, taxi to gate Charlie 41 via Lima. Traffic gate Charlie 51 by Lima with 470. Hold shot 811, hold shot Mike. Holding stop Mike 00811.
Alrighty.
Ryanair 1975, push and start is approved.
Ryanair 1975, push and start approved.
In ground trip und Abend Servus Austrian to Genki, Charlie 32, request push.
This is Austrian to Genki, being ground, hello, push and start is approved.
Push and start approved, Austrian to Genki.
I think we have everything else. But nothing else, I guess. We should be good.
Ground with Air 470, could you please confirm where this Charlie 51 gate is? I cannot find it on the chart.
Alright, so we taxi.
Confirm you don't have Charlie for 1 in the chart. Yes, I think I'm looking at PRS right now and it only goes to Charlie 42 with Air 470, or I might be wrong. Yeah, Charlie 41 is the gate left of Charlie 42. Okay, Charlie 41. I thought you said Charlie 51. Okay, thank you, with Air 470.
Wien ground, good day, airplane 1 Alpha Echo Gate, data 28, information whiskey requesting pushback.
Airplane 1 Alpha Echo being ground, hello, behind a crossing with air, push and start is above facing east.
And the crossing this air, push and start approved facing east, airplane 1 Alpha Echo.
So we have to taxi down to Mike 2, which is here. So maybe wants to get me out full length or Alpha 3. We can ask for intersection Alpha 6 if we like.
Roger 811, holding Mike, clear of traffic. Roger 811, continue taxi. Danke.
Martin 351 Kilo, with you Lima.
Martin 351 from Kilo, being ground, hello, text gate Charlie 36 by Lima.
So there is Mike 8 coming up. We could ask one. Alpha 8, I mean.
Ground Travel Austrian 6 McAlpha Lima 2.
Oh, there's a big Boeing right there. Alright, next one is Alpha 6.
Ground Austrian 6 McAlpha.
Coming up to Alpha 6. And after Alpha 2 it's Mike. Yeah, let's see. Maybe the guys. Could have contacted the guy and asked for Alpha 6, but I think we're too fast. We're already there. Alpha 6. Oh.
So 6 Mike Alpha being ground low, taxi to gate Fox 11 via Lima and taxi lane 35.
Fox 11, Lima taxi lane 35, Austrian 6 McAlpha, danke.
Ground, the confirmed, Android 36 cargo.
Martin 351 from Kilo 8 from Charlie 36 via Lima and hold short exit 6.
Let's go 36 via Charlie 36 via Lima, hold 66.
Alpha 6 and then Alpha.
Woosel 25 Tango, contact Wien Ground 121.6, bye bye.
Clean ground 121.6. Bye bye, WooselJet 25 Tango.
6 Mike Alpha, any chance subject lane 37? 6 Mike Alpha A7 Fox 1 Bomber. Foxtrot 1-2 Delta Blue Line 61 Mark 3 Foxtrot.
Okay, tower is...
Lufthansa 2 Victor, you're not on echo, on whiskey, but you're on echo, that's no problem. Take your next right onto whiskey.
Roger, right on whiskey, sorry.
Ryanair 8999, you're not on Lima 2 but Lima 1, that's no problem. Continue taxi and contact wing ground 122, correction, 121.775.
Ground point 775, continue taxiing on taxiway Lima, Ryanair 8999.
Clean ground, servos, WooselJet 25 Tango taxiing on Mike.
WooselJet 25 Tango, continue taxi holding point runway 29 via Mike.
Continue taxiing, holding point runway 29 via Mike. WooselJet 25 Tango. Okay, the guy wants me all the way down. Can go back here to the airport charge. So Alpha 1 then. It's all the way. Busy. Ryanair right there.
WooselJet 25 Tango, take intersection Alpha 3.
Take intersection Alpha 3, WooselJet 25 Tango, thanks. Okay, so next one is Alpha 3, I guess.
Ground, good evening, World Express 225, vacated Bravo 3, correction Bravo 4.
World Express 225, taxi to holding point Lima 2 via Lima.
Good.
Holding point Lima 2 via Lima, World Express 225.
Section Alpha 3 is confirmed. That's the one here.
Lufthansa 2 Victor,
Right.
contact Wien Tower 119.4 by.
119.4, thank you very much. Good night and sorry for the execution. Bye.
WooselJet 25 Tango, contact Wien Tower 119.4 by.
Wind Tower 119.4, thanks, bye bye, WooselJet 25 Tango. Okay, brakes. And we contact Tower 119.4. And then we most likely contact 134.350.
Tower low, Lufthansa 2 Victor, ready to go on 299.
Lufthansa 2 Victor, Wien Tower, good evening, wind calm, runway 29, clear takeoff.
We'll take off 29 Lufthansa 2 Victor.
Wind Tower, servos, WooselJet 25 Tango, holding Alpha 3 intersection.
Number WooselJet 25 Tango, Wien Tower, good evening, number 2 in sequence.
Number 2, WooselJet 25 Tango. Okay, then we are good. Strobe lights we can turn on already, I guess. This is the one that goes first, and then we're number 2. That is good. My goodness, look at the traffic. Traffic is mad. Oh boy. So we can turn heading 2901. 2901. Have it. So we have the altitude in, 1000 and left-hand turn. We have the flaps. Can do a little bit more of that trim here. Just like that should be enough. Not too crazy here though. TRA set. We have the next frequency in. Should be. Oh, approach.
WooselJet 25 Tango, line up runway 29.
Line up runway 29, WooselJet 25 Tango. Yeah, approach.
Lufthansa 2 Victor, contact in radar 134, decimal 675, bye-bye.
134, decimal 675, thank you, bye-bye.
134675, we can also do that. Left is clear. Right is in.
WooselJet 25 Tango, wind 160 degrees, 3 knots, runway 29, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 29 cleared for takeoff. WooselJet 25 Tango. Alright, 50%. Let's go.
WooselJet 25 Tango, wind 160 degrees, 3 knots, runway 29, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 29 cleared for takeoff. WooselJet 25 Tango. Maybe you didn't hear me.
Fine, 1 Alpha, Echo, line up runway 29.
Line up runway 29, Alpha, run Alpha Echo.
American 512, VTOL.
Flaps up.
Servus, schönen guten Abend, aus Zentrum Yankee Alpha 4 ready.
Centumac Yankee, VTOL, hello. Jet 25 Tango, contact in radar 134, decimal 675, bye-bye.
In radar 134.675. Bye bye. WooselJet 25 Tango.
Offline 1 Alpha Echo, wind.
November 5084, Victor, contact in radar 133, decimal 8, bye-bye.
133.8, many thanks, Victor Victor.
In radar servos, WooselJet 25 Tango, climbing to 5,000 feet, Ledwar 3 Charlie departure.
WooselJet 25 Tango, servus, in radar contact, climb level 120.
Climb flight level 120, WooselJet 25 Tango. One to 0, there we go. Accelerate here a little bit. Turn on the autopilot now. Flight level change. 40 knots for the climb. So traffic. I think I disabled the traffic. Here we have it. Right. Good. Next one is then 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Transition altitude is 10,000.
WooselJet 25 Tango, contact Wien radar 118.775.
Wien radar 118.775, WooselJet 25 Tango.
Wien radar, good day.
Ryanair 7 X-ray Yankee, contact director 119.8, bye-bye.
Director 119.8, Ryanair 7 X-ray Yankee, thank you, bye-bye.
Easy 2460 and 5,000 feet, contact director 119.8, bye-bye.
Descend 5,000, contact director 118.9, easy to projection.
Negative 119.8.
119.8, thank you, easy to
Wien radar servos, WooselJet 25 Tango, flight level 120.
WooselJet 25 Tango, Wien radar service identified, climb flight level 230.
Climb flight level 230, WooselJet 25 Tango. Auto change. 40.
Hotel 137, contact director 119.8, call sign only, bye-bye. 119.8, call sign only, goodbye, 135. Walker 597, descend 6,000 feet, image 1017. 6,000 feet, 1017, Walker 597.
Alright, so far so good. It is busy, but not too crazy busy. Set our barrow here. Okay, everything else is good. So landing lights are off, flaps are in, spoilers. We are looking good.
WooselJet 25 Tango, contact Wien radar 134.350, bye-bye.
Over to Wien radar 134.350. Thanks, bye bye, WooselJet 25 Tango. One, 3, 4, 350. Wien radar servos, WooselJet 25 Tango passing flight level 190 for flight level 230.
WooselJet 25 Tango, Wien radar servos identified, climb flight level 410, direct native.
Climb flight level 410, direct natal, WooselJet 25 Tango. Natal. Yes. And 410. Right. Little shortcut there, not too crazy of a shortcut.
Wien radar, hello, Austrian 456, descending past flight level 300, inbound, go mate.
That's good.
Up to 456, Wien radar servos identified, maintain flight level 300, proceed direct Barung.
Maintain flight level 300 and direct.
Ja, up to 456, direct Barung, Bravo Alpha, Romeo, Uniform, Golf.
Sorry, direct, Austrian 456.
Look at that. Nice. Okay, then the next...
Ryanair Tango Delta, the starting time flight level
Sector
170
is offline.
Conversion speed 230 knots or less.
So next one is Warsaw radar. 125450. Next Unicom, first of all, 228. And then Warsaw is the next one, next station. How does it look in Riga? Should still be. Oh, we have some peeps coming in now. Alright, should be some coming in though. Still some traffic. That looks not too bad. Vilnius control is online as well. So they're all coming in straight in via the Gunta waypoint, which should be fine for us as well. So no issues there. Climbing out of Vienna, as we should. And I think the champagne glass is not looking too bad.
7 Hotel Papa on conversion speed 250 knots or greater.
On conversion 250 knots or greater.
I think we can leave that. Need some champagne in there, right? That's what's missing. Some champagne in there, and then we are good on that front. Oh yeah, we can release him. Can turn off the belts. The belts. Good stuff. So I can use the Unicom section here to get some, to get a snack maybe. Quickly catch a snack downstairs. And then be back in a sec. But let's wait for the guy to hand me over to Unicom. We can do that.
Thermo 7 Hotel Papa, contact Wien 118775, service.
118775, thanks for that,
Ryanair 175, good evening, which you passing through flight level 1694-230.
Ryanair 1975, in radar 7 to identified, direct Meteor, climb flight level 360.
Direct Meteor and climb to flight level 360.
Okay, this is the same. Maybe another one flying into Riga. Feels like. Same waypoint, same direct. But right there. Okay, flight level 300 coming up. Climbing nice and easy right there. Alright. So yeah, that was weird, the internet issue earlier there.
Green Center, Delta Echo Mike Oscar Lima, flight level 110 inbound Kirby. Delta Echo Mike Oscar Lima, Wien radar Servus identified, cleared Maso 2 Whiskey arrival. Cleared Maso 2 Whiskey arrival, Delta Oscar Lima. And Delta Oscar Lima, direct Masur. Direct Masur, Delta Oscar Lima.
So far, so good.
Alpha 906, contact Wien 134.675, service. Alpha 906, contact Wien radar 134.675. radar 134.675. Austrian 906, bye bye.
Ryanair 2 Tango Delta, contact Wien 118.775.
Wien 118.775, Ryanair 2 Tango Delta, bye bye.
Good evening, EasyJet 733, climb flight level 290, passing flight level 213, inbound Nemal.
EasyJet 733, Wien radar service identified.
Alright, not too bad for an event. We got out there pretty quickly though. That's good. No issues at all so far. Hell yeah. .350 coming up. Looking good. Yeah, so that's the nice thing about an event, right? So especially when they staff pretty nicely.
350, schönen Abend, at flight level 350 with you.
Aus dem 3430 Wien radar service identified, cleared Marder to Whiskey arrival, direct Masur.
Wir cleared from Marder to Whiskey with direct Masur, Austrian 3430.
So then the airspace is not that congested, right? Then you can also find a gap to talk to the air traffic controllers. And it might be a little bit more hectic once we get into Polish airspace. Usually it's a bit yeah, busier over there in general, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, so far so good. We had some nice ATC coverage all the way out. We had delivery, we had ground, tower, had Wien radar multiple times for different sectors what they have. And yeah, that's pretty much all you can get, I guess, in terms of ATC out of Vienna in that case. So that's nice to see. And we should also get some ATC at Riga still. So the event is running till 2000 Zulu, so 1.5 hours to go. It will take us some time to get there, but I think we should be there. 1 hour, 7 minutes. We should be bang on there.
Ryanair 1975, so since you're going towards the east, I'm going to need you in an odd flight level. Would you prefer 350 or 370?
We can do 350, Ryanair 1975.
Ryanair 1975, roger, stop climb flight level 350.
Stop climb flight 350.
Net here is the one.
Department 456, descent flight level 170 to be Maruk at level.
Maybe he coordinated with the Polish controller there. So that's Warsaw radar.
WooselJet 225 Tango, contact Warsaw radar 125.450, Servus.
Warsaw radar 125.450, Servus, WooselJet 25 Tango.
259 hotel, leaving airspace, Unicom 122.8, Servus.
122.8 for the Servus.
It's really nice, so He just handed me over here to Warsaw Radar. Directly, without without a Unicom thing here.
Lot 225 cleared on Bola 1 uniform arrival. Expect RSP approach runway 06.
Clear Bola 1 uniform arrival, runway 06, lot 25.
Warsaw Radar, dobry wieczór, WooselJet 25 Tango, flight double 410 inbound Netia.
WooselJet 25 Tango, hello, Warsaw Radar identified. Proceed direct, Boxu.
Proceed direct, Boxu, WooselJet 25 Tango.
Radar 0918, could you repeat the point?
Direct, Boxu.
Got this, Golf Oscar Delta India Lima, or you can tell me which point you have on the final for runway 08.
That's a good shortcut there. Okay, now. That's indeed a good shortcut.
That's not the proper point for the motive, only for... okay.
A Boxu. You do that.
That point Godil, Golf Oscar Delta India Lima, it's on the ILS approach for runway 08. It's not in your flight plan.
Good, so then let's accelerate here a little bit more to our cruising speed, which is Mach decimal 0.7, or as always, right, I can go even a little bit faster.
Warsaw Radar, Ryanair 7, Romeo uniform, ready for descent.
Ryanair 7 Romeo uniform, descent. Flight level 250 descent.
Up there next to me, Ryanair 7 Romeo uniform.
Caravan 285 descent, flight level 100. 100, Canadian advice, thank you. Canadian 275, also for the descent. Caravan 275 descent, flight level 100. Level 100, Canadian 275.
Wspomniało establish ILS 183.
Polania 115, contact tower, 109, station
Dziękuję, hej.
Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so then let's crack on here. So we should be way above all the others, so that's...
Radar, good evening, Lufthansa for Mike 1, flight level 250, flight level 270, report Aluka.
Okay, this Ryanair
Mike Radar identified, climb flight level 390, proceed direct, Gomen.
is just behind us, also into Riga, that took off from Vienna.
Please say that again. Direct to Gomen, Golf Oscar Mike Echo Delta. Direct to Gomen, Lufthansa for Mike.
So that...
Ryanair 0918, wykonuję bezpośrednio na Godil i poproszę o zniżanie. 0918, zniżaj poziom lotu 150. 150.
That is good. Alright, then we can also check our arrival into Riga.
3214350. Weather 1975, Hanover 78, they're identified. Climb level 350, direct box 2. Climb level 350 in direct box 2, Ryanair 175.
Okay, so this is the guy behind me. Not sure how far behind he is. 8,300. Is climbing now.
Direct, Oscar Tango Victor, Oscar Victor for Baltic 461.
But he will be a bit faster, I guess, this guy, this Ryanair. But not as fast as a 737, though. So we'll see what we can do here. But yeah, he's climbing to 350, so we're 4-1, so we have some separation there. So he could pass below us, right? So shouldn't be a problem though. Could pass below. No issues right there. Alright, so we'll monitor the speed and we'll take a look
Good evening on WooselJet. This is with 24 kilo, passing 240, climbing flight level 270 inbound Aluka.
With 24 kilo, dzień dobry, Warszawa, radar identified, climb flight level 370.
Continue climb flight level 370 with 24 kilo.
So let's see what we can expect at Riga. We don't have the ATC yet, but it looks like they're using runway 36 indeed. So Gunther 1 Victor arrival is most likely the one we can expect. They're landing straight in as far as I can see. So we'll for sure pin that to our bow down here. So we can take another closer look at that in a bit. So that's something
225, 1 ready descent, flight level 100.
We can expect, and we can also check out here the ILS. I think they're using the ILS. Yankee or Zulu, let me quickly see.
225 Warszawa.
So Gunther 1 Victor, if we're expecting that, it's the Safne waypoint here, which is the final waypoint for this arrival. So 250 or above and 210 knots. So Safne, I think, yeah, then we're here. Could be Yankee or Zulu actually, one or the other. I think they are not much different though. I have this holding here. So I believe it's Zulu. So we'll pin that for now. What we can do already, which cut 1 ILS 237 feet, and we can do a 240 here. Minimum.
Could you like to Romeo request descent?
WooselJet 1 Victor Romeo, descent sign level 150.
240, there it is.
Scandinavian 275, contact Warszawa, approach frequency 128 decimal 8.
Warszawa approach on 128, thank you.
And taxi and parking here, we also pin that. We're quite familiar with the airport.
I called you for 2 times about descent level 100.
Descent 100, sorry about that. 5.
So we're coming in runway 36 straight in. And we're looking for Delta intersection for vacation. And then we should be good to taxi down. I think they still have the taxiway closed here between Foxtrot and Charlie. I think it was this bit here, Foxtrot, right there. But anyway, we're looking for Delta to vacate, and then we'll switch over to the ground.
Contact Vilnius 123.3, have a great evening. See ya.
Right, so we have pinned everything so far. Let me quickly take a look again. We get the Gunther 1 Victor. Approach without radar control. First contact with Riga approach. Call sign designate of the latest received ATS level and radar. Call sign and the ATS.
Quality 277, contact Vilnius, frequency 133.3.
Vilnius on 133.3, quality 2277, and thanks for the service. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Force ready, good evening, Ryanair 27 Mike, passing 2800, departure from Warsaw. Ryanair 27 Mike, Hello, Warszawa.
Let's see what we get here at Riga.
Climb flight level 240, contact Warszawa approach, 128.8.
129er 9020.
Bye-bye.
Riga approach. Port 8 is letter received. So then we're looking for information. Expect LS runway 36.
Panowie, wykonujcie na intersekcję Godville. Z tego co wiem, już wykonujecie na Godville. Godville to jest punkt na prostej do pasa 08, także będziecie podchodzić na prostą do pasa 08 ILS. Przyjąłem.
Okay, so Vilnius 80s, we have 125.8.
Sujet 1 Victor Romeo contact Warszawa approach, 128.8.
128.8, we didn't write to Romeo 2, but goodbye.
Sierra Papa Powiski, możemy prosić o wiatr dla Zielonej Góry?
Alright, so we have 43 minutes left, 320 knots. We're going a bit faster, but we have the fuel, which is no problem.
Zapisany 10-18 QNH, Sierra Papa Powiski, dzięki. Baltic 432, contact Vilnius, frequency 133.3.
133.3 for Baltic 432. Have a nice evening, goodbye.
Ciao.
That's all good.
Ryanair 0978, poproszę o zbliżenie do 5000 i podejście końcowe.
Niemożliwe aktualnie, utrzymuj poziom lotu 1.
Okay, let's take a look. Where's the guy? Yeah, he's still behind a little bit. I think he tries to catch up, but 10 miles. He'll pass it. He will surpass me there. Take me over. Maybe we can see him. However, as the latest sim update ripped the lights on the planes, I think we don't see him really. Also no contrails, I believe. Sadly. I don't think we can see him though. Alrighty then, so we can quickly check out where we are at the moment. Let's close that down and take a look where we are.
That's fine, 7128, contact Vienna radar frequency 134.135 from 9 flight up.
134.5 to Air 27.
We're flying direct Boksu. And we are now... Katowice. Okay. So we're just passing that. Warszawa! I like that. I like that. That sounds so chilled though. Okay, so speed is really fine, so no need to adjust that. Ah, look at that, the normal maps kicking in right there. That works. Yeah, now I can see the normal maps pretty well. Reflection here on the dress.
Passing Nerix, flight level 340.
Lufthansa for Delta Whiskey, Hello Warszawa, radar contact. Weather 24 kilo, direct to Comet.
Oops. Let's quickly check how many aircraft are inbound Riga.
Weather 24 kilo, proceed direct to Comet.
Direct Comet with 24 kilo.
CJ4 gotowi do kołowania.
Break, slot 225, descend 2500 meters published via star. Q80 Nagura 1019, report inbound Zulu Golf 421.
Report inbound Zulu Golf 421, descent 2500, located by.
Zoomed out there a bit too much.
Skyer 01, kołuj do punktu oczekiwania przed
The refresh again?
drogą. O, przepraszam, możecie startować z efekcji Delta?
Potwierdzamy, możemy z Delta, Skyer 01.
Idealnie, w takim razie kołujcie do punktu oczekiwania przed 3-1 drogami Romeo Delta.
Romeo Delta do 3-1, Skyer 01.
Data is out of date. Okay, now refresh.
Lufthansa tytuł Alfa Bravo Warszawa.
Come on. Give me some data right there.
Lot ustabilizowany pas 29.
Lot 010, wiatr przyziemny, spięty 2 węzły, pas 29.
Doesn't work at the moment for some reason.
Mamy zgodowanie pas 29 000.
Runner 0918, contact Warszawa, approach frequency 128 decimal range. Contact Warszawa, approach 128 decimal range, bye.
Well, there's some people coming in now. Even from Dubai they're coming in. Fucking hell, they're doing the real shite. Holy macaronis. No, they're flooding in though. Okay, live traffic, how we doing? 24 arrivals. However, not all of them are on VATSIM.
Skyer 01, pas 1, startować zezwalam, wiatr przyziemny 020 stopni, 6 węzłów, zgłoszę opuszczenie CTR-u Szczecin.
We have a few.
Startować 3-1 i zgłosimy opuszczenie
Few arrivals right there. That is something that is quite nice to see for Riga. Getting some good traffic in there. I think it's not too congested. That should be okay. So no holding to be expected, I believe.
Lufthansa 4 Delta Whiskey, proceed direct Gomet. A correct, proceed direct Pavon.
Oh, light. Light is shining bright tonight.
Lufthansa 4 Delta Whiskey Warszawa.
Hello again, Ryanair 7 Mike, flight level 283, climbing flight level 360, direct to Sydney.
Ryanair 7 Mike, hello, Warszawa, radar identify.
Right.
Identify Ryanair 7 Mike.
Anything else we need to be aware of for our arrival into Riga?
Copy, stop climb, flight level 340, Ryanair 7 Mike.
So actually it's just a straight-in approach. We have a few restrictions on the way down in terms of flight levels. We can check that in a minute. We could also take care of that, so we can do the planning, alright. So that's maybe something we should do. However, I think we don't have the 80s in range yet. So yeah, let's maybe wait until we get the 80s in. Or do we actually get the 80s in already? Maybe. Maybe we do. Go to the 80s right there, and we insert here EVRA.
2000, correction.
Oh, we do.
1,800 feet, radar services terminated, cleared RNP 06, report final track.
Descent 1,800, cruiser RNP 06 to report on final, lots of the pipe.
So 3.6 is in use, transition level 60. Just to keep that in mind. So taxiway Charlie between Foxtrot and Charlie is close to work in progress. Wind 330, 5 knots. Visibility touchdown zone 10 kilometers or more, which is good to know. Weekend temperature 11.6. Knowledge information in. Alright, so this means we're planning for runway LS 36 Zulu, and we are taking the Gunter 1 Victor. Execute that. Legs page. And let's quickly see here. Get rid of the discontinuity here though. And then we can check what we can expect here. So there's Boksu, we're flying to Gunter, and then the straight in approach, as we should. Okay, so then let's double check here with the charts. So we come in here into, yeah, so that's flight level 60 at Romeo Alpha 730. So that's exactly what we see here, and 220 knots. We can also insert that for our reference though. And at Gunter 240 we can also do that. So this restriction is not in there, to be fair. I think we can also insert that, to be honest. So how do we do that? 9,500 above and slash 10,500 below. Does it work like that? Maybe. Maybe that's correct. Or maybe the FMC doesn't support it. Anyway, 10,500 or below, and that should be good then. 6,000, and then we come in here. 1,500 or above, which is good. 210 knots. Insert that here as well. That's Safne.
Roger, actually don't worry, flying just from my airspace. When a pass comments, she just pop up.
Okay, I'm fine.
Alright.
Runner 27 Mike, climb level 360.
Final approach course.
Level 360, Runner 27 Mike.
FI-36 right there. Here. We need to be 2,000 feet. Which is right there as well.
225, runway 06, clear to land, wind calm.
Copy wind, to land, runway 06. That's 225.
There's when we catch the LS 6 miles actually. There is no speed indicated here that we need to consider, so they might give me some speed restrictions in terms of yeah, traffic situation, I guess. So we'll see what happens. Transition alt is 5,000, transition level 60 as per the ATIS. Oh yeah, here we have it. When established on ILS, loc maintain 160 knots until 40. So 160 till 40.
Jeden, proszę na opuszczenie tutaj Szczecin przez punkt Romeo.
Skar Wyrena, dziękuję, opuszczasz Peter Szczecin, służba kontroli ruchu lotniczego jest zakończona.
Unless otherwise instructed, tak.
10-20.
Dziękuję bardzo, 10-20, Skar 1-1.
So we prepared for that, and we have about half an hour left now till we hit our top of descent. And we can also double check that this seems to be our first restrictions on the way. We're Boksu and then Gunter. So that's all good to go. And zoom out there a little bit and reset our traffic. And let's see where this other guy is now. The Ryanair is still behind me. He's not far away. He's not far away though. Boksu is 26 minutes away. I could slow down a little bit, right? I could pass him. Let him pass. Let's maybe do that to be fair. Let's go down to 0.74. That he can pass me there. Right about there. 0.71, something like that. Let's see. That's fine. That works out.
WooselJet is backtrack to Alpha. Let's do 5. 225, that is approved. Check gate via backtrack, taxiway Alpha, standoff size, San Diego. Backtrack approved, taxiway Alpha, standoff Joyce. Do miłego, dziękujemy. Let's do 5.
Alright. So far so good. Ah, he's catching up now. There we have it. There we have the guy. There is some crosswind actually we're dealing with now. Getting a bit slow here. Speed.
Warsaw Radar WH, Louisa 1542, flight level 340, inbound Gothics. Weather 1542, witam Warszawa, radar identified. Set squawk 1000. Expect INS Yankee, runway 33. Proceed direct, airlock. Squawk 1000, direct airlock, expect INS Yankee 33, lot, correction, Louisa 1542.
And 7.4 with the speed.
Correction, Lufthansa for the mic contact Kaliningrad, control frequency 123.7.
Lufthansa for the mic 123.7. Thank you very much. Have a good evening for you.
Ciao.
So, or just that we that. That should be good. Should be good enough. Let's quickly check outside if we see the guy. There he is.
Austrian 897, passing level 295, climbing level 350 in Indonesia.
There he is, the dude.
897, hello, Warszawa radar contact, proceed direct, Boxu, climb, flight level 350.
There he is. Look at that, how nice.
Direct, Boxu, climb level 350, Austrian 897.
Unfortunately, we don't have the contrails. That's a bit of a bummer. But yeah, he's catching up. He's catching up, the dude. It's nice to see. He's in a 738. He should be faster. Should really be. I think he is actually. He's pushing the limits right there, and he's gone. Also pushing the limits here a little bit. Down just a little. Alright, so then actually we should be good to go for our arrival. Nothing more to be considered, I guess. Just listen to the ATC. Don't get shabated, keep it cool as best as we can. Transition level 60, just to keep that in mind. Oh, we're going fast here. We're going fast. Slow down here a little bit. Well, sometimes I noticed there's some issue with the throttle, I guess. On CJ4, sometimes it's going to take off detent. Basically, when you're in takeoff detent, I think it's actually the other way around. Yeah, when you're in takeoff detent, I think you really need to pull back the throttle so that it gets released to the, let's say, range below 100%. It makes sense, so really have to push the throttle back. No, I push it. Now it's fine, right? Pretty much controlled it fine here in cruising. Range. There he is. It's actually nice to see, right?
Victor squawk 4521.
So there's 1 hour to go for the event. Clouds are getting thicker.
Zero 4 kilo, contact Kaliningrad, control frequency 123.7.
With 24 kilo over to Kaliningrad, 123.7, do widzenia, goodbye.
Do widzenia.
Okay, there are 2 planes coming in also from the west, from Bremen, no, from Berlin, and from, yeah, 2 planes from Berlin actually into Riga. There's one from Austria still on approach. There's one flying
good evening,
out.
To 184 inbound, locked on flight level 380.
184, hello, Warsaw, radar contact.
Okay, so there are a few in front, but we're still a ways ahead. Yeah, there's still some way to go here. 165 miles. And we can see now on the TCAS, this guy should be now in front, I believe. Kinda.
Center, good evening, Peter 190.
Sprinter 1990, hello, Warsaw, radar contact. Confirm requested flight level.
There he is. Yeah. No. Push the throttle right there, the guy.
190, you're identified. Clear to Xidna 1 Papa arrival. Expect RNP approach runway 11.
Clear Xidna 1 Papa arrival and expecting runway 11. Sprinter 1930.
Proszę radar, dobry wieczór. Orienci, CJ4 inbound red.
Manchester for Yankee, witam Warszawa, radar contact. Cleared map on 3 Victor arrival, expect RNP 09, descent flight level 100.
Descent at 100. Can you repeat procedure?
Map on 3 Victor arrival.
Map on 3 Victor, enter to Yankee.
Enter to for Yankee, proceed direct. Kilo Tango 784.
Proceed direct, Kilo Tango 784.
So then let's go to the data link menu again.
Sprinter 1980, proceed direct, Whiskey Romeo 604.
So we can also insert some data here into our performance page for the approach. So we are set for that. 36 is still in use. 0 to 0 degrees, 50 knots actually, really. 0 to 0, 15. Light showers of rain we have. .1019er is the QNH.
Weather 1542 requesting descent. Weather 1542 descent, flight level 140.
Temperature 10, 0 to 0, 15.
Descending flight level 140, weather 1542.
0 to 0, 15. We have 10 degrees. 1019er. That should be enough for our speeds. So we can send that across. Taken care of that as well. And just to have that handy here, so we are planning for the Gunther. One Victor arrival, and that's a runway of 36. Sorry, I should say LS 36. Zulu. 2,000 feet platform altitude. And QNH is 1019.
Enter to for Yankee expedite descent, proceed direct, Kilo Tango 787.
So let's check. There's the guy.
Enter to for Yankee Warszawa.
Cannot see him anymore. Should be way ahead now.
To for Yankee, proceed Kilo Tango 788, expedite descent, flight level 100. Enter to for Yankee, proceed direct, Kilo Tango 788, expedite descent, flight level 100.
Expect direct
Enter to for Yankee, not expect, you are cleared direct, Kilo Tango 788.
direct
Ryder 3 Victor ready for pushing start.
Ryder 3 Victor push and start approved, QNH Wrocław 1019.
Push and start is approved, Wrocław 1019. Ryder 3.
Still some crosswinds right there.
Ryder 27 by contact green, frequency 134.35. Ryder 27 by Warszawa.
Sun is still out, even though, yeah, not flying in real time at the moment, but it might be a better idea to keep it a little bit more daytime. You know, we can actually see the nice approach into Riga. As we came in, I think, last time during nighttime, or we flew out of Riga during nighttime, I guess. One or the other. So, for a change, so then we should be good with that weather this time. For a change. Where's the guy? Where's the guy? Don't see him, but he should be in front, yeah. Should be in front for sure. So, Vilnius, is it Vilnius radar, the next station we need to contact? Vilnius control, it is. .33.3.
3947 Warszawa.
Lot 3947.
To może zróbmy tak. Podejdziecie Massive 1 Tango. Chyba, że chcecie wektory w takim razie do podejścia BUR.
Możemy zrobić tak, że podejdziemy Massive 1 Tango i po punkcie Gubnu pójdziemy na Papa Oscar 411.
Dokładnie o to mi chodziło. Czyli wykonujcie teraz Massive 1 Tango bezpośrednio Okeki, pogubną Papa Oscar 411.
Around 100 miles till Boksu.
Direct Okeki, potem Gubno Papa Oscar 411.
So our top of descent we can check as well. Quick. So that's actually after Boksu. So for descending purposes we will contact Vilnius control then. And I believe Ryanair should be now quite a bit ahead. Almost 5 miles ahead. That should be fine. We'll see. If there's any separation needed. I don't think so. Let's see what's happening. So the other planes, they also coming in here from the coast, the Lufthansa and the Wizz Air. So I can see here on the map. We can also quickly check here once again. Maybe VATSIM is working now again. It is indeed. We have 13 arrivals into Riga. 13 arrivals. We have approach on and we have tower on. Okay. Yeah, and this Ryanair is in front. The Lufthansa and the Wizz Air as well. So they are at the moment. So there's one airplane coming in right now into Riga. There's this Ryanair in front, and the two planes that come in from the coast, from the east, and some from the west. So that should be okay. So I assume they'll come in here first, those two guys. And then we are coming in afterwards. Other than that, I think there's no more peeps coming in, are there? Oh, there's one Austrian coming. But he's south of Warsaw still. So, yeah, there's one more Austrian. But he's at the end of the queue, basically. If you know what I mean. Okay, so then let's see. Drop too much speed here though. .74 on the Mach number. Best as we can. Still looking good on the fuel, I guess. 540 tons round about each tank.
Aeroplane 611, contact Bremen, frequency 1, radar 7225, have a nice flight.
One, with this 1225, airport 611, bye-bye.
Ryan, there is 3 Victor, taxi holding point, runway 11 via Bravo and Charlie. 3 Victor, confirm requesting backtrack.
Okay, Ryanair 3D.
Ryanair 3 Victor, Roger. Line up via backtrack runway 11 at 5 minutes for departure.
Line up, back.
Alright, so we are 10 minutes out from Boxu.
Enter to 4 Yankee, descent.
From top of descent actually.
QNH Katowice 1019.
48 miles from Boxu, 6 minutes out.
Lot 3947, when ready, descent 100.
When ready, descent 100. Lot 3947.
Kierował whisky na ziemi, miłego wystąpienia.
There we go. Here we have the champagne glass. It's empty. So that's good. Starting descent pretty soonish. We could also run the passenger brief here. Well, the landing brief we don't really need just yet. But with the performance in, we have the QNH pre-selected, so we can switch over once we pass the transition altitude. Transition level, I mean, 60 it is.
Sprinter 1980 Warszawa.
Warsaw Radar, Sprinter 1980, ready, check.
Sprinter 1980, ready to 5x5. Stop descent, flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, Sprinter 1980.
Sprinter? What the hell? Some unfamiliar call signs tonight.
Enter to 4 Yankee, proceed direct, Kilo Tango 736, descent 3000 feet.
Kilo Tango 736.
Yeah, sometimes it spools up though. You maybe just saw that.
Wizard 1542, request further descent. Wizard 1542, descent level 100, contact approach 128.8, Tomiego.
Descent 100 and approach 128, check the Tomiego, 1542.
Standard 3 Victor wind, front swap, hot, runway 11, clear for takeoff, report airport. Runner 1975, contact Vilnius, frequency 133.3.
Okay, that's the Ryanair in front.
Frequency 133.3, bye-bye.
We should be.
WooselJet 25 Tango, contact Vilnius, frequency 133.3, have a nice night.
Contact Vilnius 133.3, same to you. Bye-bye, WooselJet 25 Tango.
Ciao. Also radar, good evening, no shuttle 3562, passing flight level 305, finding 370.
We're already ahead.
Shuttle 356.
Mach 0.79. Ryanair 1975, roger.
Vilnius Control, very good evening. WooselJet 25 Tango, flight level 410, inbound Boxu.
WooselJet 25 Tango, Vilnius identified, depot Mach number.
Mach 736, WooselJet 25 Tango.
WooselJet 25, maintain Mach decimal 72 or less.
Maintain decimal max 72 or less, WooselJet 25 Tango.
Lufthansa for to Mike on Riga approach 129.925, away.
Lufthansa for the Mike 129.925, thank you very much for that.
Okay, we'll slow down to Mach decimal 72. Or less. We can also 715, so we have some room here to play with. Right there. Decimal 71 we have now. So to watch the speed here a little. Send in about 5 minutes. Okay, so the other two, they are ahead, which is good. There's some separation here from the Ryanair, which
34 kilo approach, frequency 129.95, right?
129.95 for with 24 kilo, thanks. Good evening.
Good evening.
129.925 is Riga approach. Let's also get the latest ATIS now. Riga. It's Juliet. This might change again. There's a guy contacting me. Fucking hell. Them guys, them guys. Catching some viewers. Alright, so we have the guy in front. It should be about 10 miles now, the dude. Cruising along here. decimal 70. Can increase the speed a little though. Descend in at 10 miles. And about there. I wanna here.
Ryanair 1975 is gonna be Grumta 1 Victor, runway 36.
Grumta 1 Victor for runway 36, Ryanair 1975.
And WooselJet 25 Tango, it's also Grumta 1 Victor for you.
Gunter 1 Victor, thanks for WooselJet 25 Tango.
Yankee Lima Bravo Alpha, descend to 2,200 feet.
Descend to 2,200 feet, Lima Bravo Alpha.
Lima Bravo Alpha, you can proceed direct to Vilnius 312.
Direct to Lima Bravo Alpha.
Okay, so Gunter on Victor arrival, we have that set. And ILS 36 we are expecting as well. And WooselJet 25 Tango, request descent.
WooselJet 25 Tango, descent at level 360.
Descent flight level 360, WooselJet 25 Tango, thanks. We're going down. Can we still catch the VNAV? Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, anyway. We'll be there soon. Don't want to go too fast. Throttle back a little bit right there. And now we can check once more the status of Riga, which is still Juliet. Have it. Juliet is still there. Cool. From VVS speed.
Ryanair 1975, descent 180.
Descent 180, Ryanair 1975.
Alright, so we should have enough separation now to the guy. Which is cool. That's the Wizz Air coming in. Should get lower in a sec.
Altitude.
Lima Yankee Lima Bravo, by Windows 312, clear the rest of the report established.
Will the report then establish Lima Bravo Alpha?
Our cap coming up. Alright. And 7-0, still have some slight crosswind there. Not too bad, but there's a bit. Checking the H's again.
WooselJet 25 Tango, descend 180.
Descent flight level 180, WooselJet 25 Tango.
WooselJet 25 Tango, may assume normal speed.
Assume own speed, WooselJet 25 Tango. .180, we going down, and yes. Start that nosedive, right? Here we go. Start that nosedive though, and we are checking again the weather at Riga. We have information kilo now. So, info kilo, it should be the one we're dealing with. Fucking hell, this swing right there. It's something else. So maybe we should even expedite here. 2-4 on speed, he said, so we are also good on that. And go down a bit faster. Next station to contact is then Riga approach 129.920, and we have information. And that's all we need to do here. Initial climb. Initial contact report ATS letter received. Expect LS runway 36. Here, so we can catch up that VNAV path. Zoom out there a little though. Yeah, I think we should be still good. With that descent rate, we should be golden. And here we go, defect start. Danke dir. Thanks for the follow.
Passing flight level 250 for flight level 280.
On 359, Vilnius, identified, climb flight level 360.
Flight level 360, Ryanair 359.
On 1975, Riga approach, frequency 129.935.
Riga approach 129.925, nice.
Of course, very nice. Okay, so let's descend here. Should be good. Back to the profile, I guess. 2500, dropping like a rocket here. Dropping like a stone, I should say. 1200 should be fine, I guess. Let's see. Oh! Oh boy! We switch on the fasten seatbelt signs at this point. Oh shit!
May I have your attention, please?
That was a
Please turn on the seatbelt sign.
good job right there.
Please fasten
Holy
your
smokes.
seatbelt and shoulder harness at this time.
Turbulence coming in right there. Still a bit away from the repath. Let's just here. So at Gunther we have, let's quickly double check here. I think we have this restriction 10,500 or below. Shouldn't be a problem. Till Gunther we have, well, 46 miles. Have to drop a bit though, that's for sure. Let's drop a bit faster.
Linux Control Lima Bravo Alpha fully established runway 01 as Venus.
So I think there's one more plane coming in from Austria, from Vienna. But that's miles behind me, so...
Clear to land runway 01 Lima Bravo Alpha.
WooselJet 25 Tango, Riga approach 129.95, good night.
Over to Riga, approach 129er 925. Thanks and good night, WooselJet 25 Tango.
Run at 359, call...
Speed. Riga approach, very good evening to you, WooselJet 25 Tango, passing flight level 242 for flight level 180, inbound Gunther.
WooselJet 25 Tango, Riga approach, radar contact, clear Gunther van Victor arrival, descent 4000, QNH 1020.
Cleared Gunther 1 Victor arrival, and say again please the QNH for WooselJet 25 Tango.
WooselJet 25 Tango, QNH 1020.
QNH 1020, WooselJet 25 Tango, thanks. $1,000 feet. Gunther 1 Victor arrival. Yeah, we have to drop. We have to drop. We have to drop. A bit faster here. So Riga Tower, let's see, approaches on tower is 118.8. Alright, 118.0, sorry, 118.0. Oh, we get a nice sunset right there. WooselJet is right there.
WooselJet 25 Kilo Black Tower 118.1.
118.1, we established IS-36, thanks, have a good evening.
We're almost back on the path, which is good. 12,000. So I get here a speed check message though, whatever. Okay, so LS is 108.1. 108.1 on the F1 for the ILS, and then we should be good. So ground is off, but tower is still on. So we request also taxi to stand 293. Once we're on the ground, parking stand 293. That's what we want to do. Actually also transition here to our local. Pressure 1020 as we're cleared down to 4000. And we should also turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. And we can turn down the range here a little. That looks good. Should be a good approach. Look at the sun. Holy moly, that looks nice. One 1020 is the QNH. And that's information kilo. Right. So let's slow down here to 50 knots. Approaching 10,000. Landing lights on. And we run the passenger brief for landing, I would say.
May I have your attention, please? We will be landing shortly. Please turn off all portable electronic devices, stow tables, secure luggage, and loose articles. Return your seat to the upright and outboard position. Extend your headrest and fasten your lap belt and shoulder harness.
2004 flight
After
slope.
landing, please remain in your seat with your lap belt and shoulder harness securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop in the parking lot. Thank you.
Ryanair 1975, continue descent 2500, cleared ILS Yankee runway C6, report assembly.
LS Yankee.
Alright, cleared the ILS runway 6 and down to 2500 feet, Ryanair 1975.
Alright, so we have a restriction there. 6,000 at Romeo Alpha 730. Coming in there now. Just 10 miles from here. Push the speed here a little. Look at that. What a nice sunset landing into Riga. Great. Good stuff. Alright, let's also start the replay tool here. We have some speed restrictions actually, right? 220 at Romeo Alpha 730, so we should slow down now a little bit to 220. Sync the heading. Local pressure is already set, so nothing to do on this front. And then moving on into Safne 210. 6024 DME. In case we need. Follow that.
Ryanair 175 when established or on the localizer.
Ryanair 175, contact tower 118.1.
Tower 118.1. Tower 117.
That looks nice around here. Pretty cool. There we go. Oh yeah. Good stuff. Alright. So we're now flying into Safne, so 210 on the speed into Safne. 11 miles. We have the airport already inside, so that's a really a straight in landing. There's no messing around here actually.
Altitude.
There's 4,000 coming up. .10, maintain that speed. LS seems to be detected, which is good. We also have the tower frequency in 118.1. We have it. I think there's no one coming in except me.
WooselJet 25 Tango, contact tower 118.1.
Over to tower 118.1. Thanks. Bye bye, WooselJet 25 Tango.
Autopilot.
Riga Tower, very good evening to you. WooselJet 25 Tango established LS runway 36.
WooselJet 25 Tango, Riga Tower, hello, you're number 2, continue approach runway 36, wind 020 degrees, 5 knots.
Number 2, continue approach runway 36, WooselJet 25 Tango. That's one. Plus 15, I should say.
Ryder 105, vacated the runway via Delta.
Roger. WooselJet 25 Tango, wind 020 degrees, 5 knots, runway 36. You're clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 36, WooselJet 25 Tango. Plus 50, 35.
Ryder 195, welcome to Riga, taxi to stand 303 via Foxtrot in uniform.
So we're coming in then.
Taxi to stand 303 via Foxtrot and uniform. Ryder 175.
Bit high. Getting there. Bring the trim down here a little. Stable, we're looking good. Maintain that approach speed. Bit much here on the trim maybe. That looks good. Not pretty much stable. What's Tourette's?
500.
Bit low. Speed is good. We're looking for Delta to vacate as well. We're stable. Let's see if we can hit that central line though.
Minimums.
Continue right there. And we're over the threshold at this point. Over the threshold, close the throttle. And we float a little bit, and we're down. It breaks out. E-cell. This should be Charlie right there. One more. And we'll vacate via a Delta. Which is the next exit right there.
WooselJet 25 Tango, welcome to Riga, taxi to stand 214 via Foxtrot, Quebec and Papa.
Foxtrot, Quebec, and Papa to stand 204 it was?
214.
Excuse me, 214, WooselJet 25 Tango. Landing lights off, strobe lights off, taxi lights on. And TRA. 241. We seriously have some light rain right there. Holy smokes. Sorry, go back and Papa. WooselJet 25 Tango would stand 293 also be possible for us.
WooselJet 25 Tango, since it's standard choice, I'm closing now, so standard choice in Unicom.
Alright, thank you, have a good evening, thanks for the service, WooselJet 25 Tango.
Good. All stations, Riga has now closed, Unicom 122.8.
Alright, so that was a nice timing then. Stand of choice, here we go. Alright, so then we go Quebec, Papa, and then we go to 90. The flight director's off, and this is then the other taxiway here. Sierra, Quebec is next, and then Papa though. Yeah, should be good. It's always a bit hard to see here in this scenery. But that's it indeed. I think there's a taxi line missing or so. I still have the spoilers out, my bad. Oh, that's not good. That's not professional. It's not professional indeed. There wasn't actually 241 though. I haven't heard of 241. 293 is actually our stand that we usually take. But, center back there, FBO at Riga. Great timing right there, great timing. So I believe I have to get the Riga scenery. I think VATSIM offers a scenery. Riga. There's 230. Wherever 241 was. Anyway. Look at that, it's just waiting for me. How nice is that? Turn off the taxi lights, don't wanna make this guy a little bit more maybe. Right, parking brake is on. Good stuff. Alrighty, right then. Sky looks great. Back at Riga, we are. Let's disconnect from VATSIM then and close down VPilot. Stop the recording here. And then let's maybe take a quick look here. At our landing. So hopefully it works. Last time I had some issues right there, to be honest. Should hopefully work now.
500.
Right, let's load in the scenery. And let me also stop here my live landing rate thingy. Alright, resume replay.
Minimums.
Take a look at that landing though, shall we? Oh, that was close. That was a little floater right there. Almost got it perfectly planted over there. No floaterinos. Just a little too much there. That angle of attack. Sadly. That was actually quite well. Timed right there. Almost center line. A little bit left this time though. Almost got it there. I was a bit too fast maybe. Maybe not too much, but a little bit fast. Right, passenger view, shall we? Let's do that as well. Oh, the night sky is just great. It's pretty cool right
Minimums.
there. That. Sunset right there. Nice. Good stuff. Always worth flying into Riga.
Minimums.
Was just the right thing to do. Was not crazy busy. Just good to practice some VATSIM online flying. And here we go. Little bunny hop right there. And one last replay so we can check the center line.
Minimums. Minimums.
Look at that. Nice. Just took a screenshot right there real quick. Yeah, almost center line though. A little bit off. There we go. Needed that center line there. Job is a good one. That was a nice trip. Really enjoyed that. As always, into Riga. Always a pleasure. Just got that perfect timing indeed, so got the ATC coverage all the way fairly out of Vienna, and it was not too bad out of Vienna tonight, even though it was an event. Did it well, did it well. Oh boy, East Coast is busy. And West Coast, fucking hell. Everyone's flying into Vancouver or so. I think there's also a cross the... Is it cross the Arctic or something like that? Event going on? Yeah, 58 arrivals into Vancouver at the moment. Alright, some guys flying across the pond indeed. Boston is busy. Boston? 21 departures, 10 arrivals. Boston as usual. Alright. That was a good flight. Enjoyed that. Practice some more VATSIM flying is always good to have. Another opportunity to do some ATC communications, which is always appreciated, of course. And that's me forgetting to retract the flaps and speakers. Sparks. God damn it. But anyway. Doesn't really matter. Maybe we can hear the flaps retraction sounds. I think you can hear them now. I believe. Very faint. You hear them outside a lot louder, huh? Alrighty then. Nice flight, nice flight. Let's wait for the aircraft right there. Watch the Woozles park. Taxiing like southwest here, holy mackerel. Alrighty then, so I guess for the next trip we have to make our way back to Bristol. So maybe flying out of Bristol back to, yeah, maybe back to Germany. Maybe flying into Frankfurt. And from Frankfurt we could fly next then into Vienna. Or we could fly out to Bristol from Riga here next time, which is a long flight, even longer than this one. Maybe that's an option though, let's see. Alrighty, right then, that's me for today. I'll see you then for the next one. Take care, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Woozle out, bye bye.